Don't forget to hit up Rose NBA on Twitter. This man will grind it out for you. He'll do your spotlight sims and your 12 and O's. Whatever you need, he's got it. What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're continuing with the off-season realistic rebuilds. And today we have the Indiana Pacers. So they got eliminated, obviously, in the play-in tournament yesterday by the Washington Wizards. Unfortunately, I wasn't really able to watch this game, but it doesn't look like I missed anything anyway because the score was kind of a blowout. So, but I had a lot of life situations going on yesterday, so I was unable to watch this game. But like I said, I saw the score and it didn't look that great, but you guys could tell me if the game was closer than it looked. I don't know, man. Like I said, I wasn't able to watch the game, unfortunately, but the Indiana Pacers are in an interesting position. That's for damn sure. So I'm a little confused on what the Pacers are going to do this offseason. They could potentially blow it up, or they could just kind of keep things the same. But I'm going to go ahead and give you my opinion on what I think they're going to do this offseason. Definitely leave a like if you enjoy this one. Subscribe if you haven't already. Other than that, guys, let's go ahead and jump into this Pacers offseason realistic rebuild. So the Indiana Pacers, in all defense, were missing a lot of good players in the playoffs. They were missing Caris LeVert, TJ Warren, Miles Turner. So those three guys, like, that's three starters they were missing. So I definitely give them a little bit of a pass there. This is why I honestly think that the Pacers may just run it back, to be honest with you. I really do, because with all the injuries they were concerned with, like, this team is always going to be interesting. I feel like this is always easily a playoff team with all the amount of guys they have. I feel like Caris LeVert could really be something for them, and obviously this bonus already is. And then they were missing TJ Warren. We all know this man went off in the NBA bubble, so who knows? Maybe he brings that, back, or maybe the Pacers trade him. I don't know. Miles Turner, it's always been in a rumor whether the Pacers are going to trade him or not, and I just don't know anymore, man. Is he going to get traded? It seems like he never gets traded, so I just don't know what the Pacers are going to do. But one thing is for sure, based off record, they would have the 13th pick without a draft lottery, so we are going to give them the 13th pick. And of course, there's been a lot of rumors about them firing Nate Bjorkgren because they just didn't like him. So as far as trainers are concerned, it looks like we've already made some offers to some head coaches, which is really annoying because I want to make my own offers. So obviously, the Pacers need a new head coach if they're going to fire their new one, who they just literally hired. So I don't know who they're going to hire, but obviously, like, that's that's impossible to predict for me to tell you who they're going to hire in real life. But I can at least hire someone who is a real person. So, like, I guess Jason Kidd sounds like he might be on the open market a little bit more this offseason, but I got blocked by signing him. They did want to sign Michael Stauffer. Dana Folk as the assistant. I'm just going to go ahead and decline all this, besides Randy Martin, because I did want him. So let's go ahead and do that. So we got our trainer. Our assistant coach, I'm going to fire him as well. And then let's go back and actually look and make our own offers for a head coach. So Mike Brown could be an interesting one as well. He did a decent job when Steve Kerr was out for that one time when he was like out. I forgot what it was, but I think Steve Kerr had something. I got blocked. Okay, so I can't. Michael Stauffer is someone I could sign, but he's not a real person, so I don't really want to do that. What else could I say? I can go for Jeff Hornacek, I guess. He actually has pretty good ratings on 2K. Maybe, just maybe we could sign him. Steven Dawkins, let's go ahead and sign. And yeah, I guess we will do that. So we're going to hire Jeff Hornacek, who hasn't had the greatest track record of being a head coach, but at least he's a real person, and maybe he gets another opportunity in Indiana. And like I said, I'm not telling you that's what's going to happen. I'm just trying to get a real person as the head coach. So let's go to the NBA draft now. And on draft night, like I said, we do have the 13th pick, so we could definitely add some talent to this roster. We have 3 picks in this draft as well. So at number 13, we are going to be taking, let's see, we're going to be selecting. Scotty Barnes seems to fall in this draft so many times. Jeremy Robinson, Earl, Johnny Juzang, Keon Johnson, Cam Thomas, James McKnight. Honestly, I think it makes sense to take Scotty Barnes here because we don't know what the future of TJ Warren holds. I just took Scotty Barnes like 2 videos ago, but I think it makes sense to take him again, to be honest, because small forward spot could be a need here soon, depending on what happens with TJ Warren. So I'm going to be taking Scotty Barnes and not even think twice about it. So with the 14th pick in the second round, looks like we're going to be taking, I guess we don't really need a backup power forward, but I guess I'll take Sharif Cooper to be my backup point guard or something, because I know a lot of Pacers fans, or some of them, aren't the biggest fan of Aaron Holiday, so who knows what we're going to do about that. So Scotty Barnes, Sharif Cooper, welcome to Indiana. Player options, O'Shea Brissett, who had some highlights in the for the Pacers this year, and then Edmund Summer, who also is a nice piece for this team as well. Qualifying offers, nothing, and then free agency. So I just kind of want to look at this team, kind of see what it looks like right now. So without anything happening yet, Malcolm Brogdon at the point guard, Sharif Cooper backing him up. Obviously, that's not really ideal, but it is what it is right now. So you have Caris LeVert and Edmund Summer and Aaron Holiday. I love Caris LeVert. I really think he could be something for this team. So And he's already 27. So I feel like this team isn't going to go full on rebuild mode. Obviously, I think there is I think there is a way where they should, trying to acquire young pieces, but at the same time, staying competitive. So Jeremy Lamb, you have as well, Justin Holiday, TJ Warren, you have Sabonis, OJ Brissett, and then Miles Turner, Goga Badatste. So honestly, I kind of love everything they have going on right now, other than maybe the center spot with Miles Turner. I don't know what they're really going to do with that yet. The rumors have been there every year, whether they're going to trade him or not. O'Shea Brissett, Sabonis, and then TJ Warren, Jeremy Lamb, Scotty Barnes. So honestly, I think if there's one thing I was going to do this offseason, is probably to trade Jeremy Lamb to open up those minutes for Scotty Barnes. And then Miles Turner, I guess, is an option if we wanted to trade him. I just don't know if we're going to find the right trade for him. So I think that's what we're going to get started off with, is simply just trading Jeremy Lamb. And hey, maybe we find a Miles Turner trade to stack along with it. I don't know. We're going to see kind of what our options are this offseason, because I don't want to just sit here and do nothing. I definitely want to make some kind of move. I'm just not sure what it's going to be yet. First move, I'm just going to simply trade Jeremy Lamb to the Miami Heat for KZ Okapala and a 2022 Houston swap worst. So we get at least a first round pick for Jeremy Lamb, and that's all I was really looking for. So with that all being said, I really don't think I'm going to be trading Miles Turner this offseason. Like I said, I think there's a chance where the Pacers just decide to run it back, and that's what I'm going to do. So I think the only other thing I kind of want to do is just sign a veteran backup point guard and be cool with that. So I see Chris Dunn, which could be interesting as like my, backup point guard for at least 2 years or something. So Chris Dunn, welcome to Indiana, my friend. And just like that, that is our offseason. So not a whole lot going on, but like I said, the injuries didn't help the Pacers, and a lot else that happened with this team. So I feel like there is a chance this team just runs it back and kind of see what happens. So let's go to training camps and let's make sure like Karis LeVert's a beast. Let's make sure like Sabonis is still chilling up there. Miles Turner, we're gonna see what we can do with him. But let's load this draft class. And all right, so untapped potentials, if I can go to it correctly. Karis LeVert is one person I do want to throw one at if he's not an A+ already. So LeVert, A, let's get him to A+. It did not go up, but this last one we could throw probably at, I wouldn't say, let's throw this one at Scotty Barnes. No, he's an A+ already. So we could do it at like O'Shea Brissett, I guess. Hopefully he becomes good out of it. Okay, so now looking at the rotation, we have Malcolm Brogdon, Karis LeVert, TJ Warren, Sabonis, Miles Turner, Goga Badatste, Scotty Barnes, Chris Dunn, Edmund Summer, O'Shea Brissett. So obviously this team on paper, when healthy, looks, kind of interesting. Proficiency wise, triangle system, we're not going to do that. We're going to run something else. So balanced, move that to a balanced system. One other thing I do want to look at is the shot tendencies. So for shot tendencies, Karis LeVert's shot tendency is up there, which is what I wanted to see. Absolute W. TJ Warren's is kind of down, and I think this man should take some more shots. I'm gonna move it up to like an 80, and then yeah, I think we're cool with the rest. I think I'm cool with that. So TJ Warren, Karis LeVert are the guys I kind of want to see score. And honestly, if TJ Warren's having a good year and we suck at the trade deadline, I might try to look to trade him, just because I don't know if I'm gonna re-sign him for a whole lot of money, and if I can get something for him before he walks in the offseason, that's probably the best thing to do. So I'll keep you guys in touch, see how it goes, but for now we're going to simulate this first season and see how things go without me changing much of anything. This video, I knew going into this I was going to run it back with the same team, and then based off how the season went, I would go with how it went. Like, I would basically go, so let's say the Pacers don't do anything this offseason, they run it back, and then they have a similar record to this, which I don't know if they would or not, but if they did, it is time to maybe make some significant changes, right? Like, I wouldn't say you blow everything up, but it's definitely time to retool a little bit more. So 18 points from TJ Warren. So there's really no bona fide scorer here, but I would like it to be Karis LeVert. It's just not given that opportunity to him right now. TJ Warren's averaging 18 points per game, which is awesome and all. He's on a one-year deal, which is why I think it is in our best interest to probably trade him right now. So TJ Warren, what can I get for you? Is the question, because you're on a one-year deal. I don't want to give you $20 million in the offseason. I just don't think that's in our best interest. So if I threw TJ Warren in the trade finder right now, I can get Tobias Harris, Brook Lopez, and a first-round pick from Milwaukee. That's a 2022 unprotected. Okay. Gafford and Davis Bertans, Draymond Green, and a first-round pick, CJ McCollum, Jarrett Culver-Rubio, Moses Brown, Frank Kaminsky, a 2024, Christian Wood, OG Anunoby from the Raptors, Jeremy Grant in a second, Adams in a first. We got Josh Green, Kyle Kuzma in a first from the Lakers, which is interesting, but not that enticing. Terry Rozier, Jeremy Lamb in a first. We already, we just traded Jeremy Lamb. So I think honestly, out of all the trades, I did like this Milwaukee trade the best. They give me Brook Lopez, and I get them TJ Warren, and we get a 2022 unprotected pick out of it. So TJ Warren goes to Milwaukee. I don't know why Milwaukee would do this. I don't even know if they have another big man, but screw it. It's not my problem. It's theirs. So TJ Warren, we're going to get a first-round pick for him, and Brook Lopez is going to be here for at least for the moment. Okay, so now, is there anyone else I kind of want to see what I can get for them at the trade deadline? Probably. I'm going to say I kind of want to scan the market for Malcolm Brogdon and guys like Miles Turner. The only two I really want to keep around are like Karis LeVert and Sabonis, and Scotty Barnes, who we just drafted, of course. Everyone else is kind of fair play right now. So let me go ahead and see what Miles Turner trade value would be, I guess, because that's been in the rumors forever. So let's see what we get for Miles Turner. So similar to what the Magic did, maybe we blow it up at the trade deadline and kind of see what we can get for these guys. So D'Anthony Melton, the first round pick from the Grizzlies. I get the Grizzlies were looking for a center. You know, that wouldn't be too bad for them. We also get a 23-year-old shooting guard, Clint Capella, and a first round pick from the Hawks. Tyler Rozier, Buddy Hield, Kyle Kuzma, Dwight Powell, Joe Harrison, a first round pick from the Nets. Bledsoe and a first round pick from New Orleans. Actually, that could be interesting because Bledsoe is on a 1-year deal, so this could make a lot of sense. There's been a ton of rumors about Miles Turner to New Orleans anyway, so I like that trade the best so far as realism concerned. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do that trade. So Pelicans give me a first round pick and an expiring contract essentially for Miles Turner. So yep, we're just gonna collect the first round picks, I guess, and kind of just continue to retool with this team. All right, last but not least, I think I kind of want to check out what's going on for Malcolm Brogdon, who's 29 years old. So Brogdon, what can I get for you? TJ Warren, TJ McConnell, Lauri Markkanen a second from Chicago. So if Chicago is keen on maybe trading away Lauri Markkanen and they just signed him and it's still not working out and maybe he needs a change of scenery, this wouldn't be the worst place in the world for him to come to. So honestly, I don't mind this trade. It could be interesting, to be honest. And Chicago could maybe want a point guard next to Zach LaVine. So maybe that's a win-win trade for both sides. Clint Capella, Gordon Hayward, Rudy Gobert, Kevin Knox, Montrezl Harrell, Joe Harris, Monte Morris, Adams, Jeremy Grant, Siakam, and a first-round pick. Christian Wood, Derek White, Enes Kanter, Tim Hardaway, Jarrett Culver, McCollum, Draymond Green in the first. Okay. I'm not in love with any of these trades. I do like this trade, but I don't really know if a Sabonis Markkanen front court would work. I don't think it would, to be honest with you. So I just don't think that's something we should be investing in. And honestly, the Kelly Oubre and Kevin Knox trade is interesting, but it's not something to knock my socks off about. So honestly, we might just keep Brogdon for now because I'm not in love with any of these trades. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep Brogdon for now. Probably wait till the offseason to trade him. So, okay, now looking at the team, Brogdon, Karis LeVert, Scotty Barnes, Sabonis, Goga Badotste, Brook Lopez, O'Shea Brissett, Dunn, Edmund Summer, Eric Bledsoe. I'm going to run a 9-man rotation, and the only other thing I kind of want to do is give Karis LeVert the ball, man. I'm just going to go ahead and throw shots and see way up there because he's the guy I want to blossom on this team. So, LeVert, please do your thing out here. Actually, I don't want to take his minutes away. I'm going to take Brogdon's minutes away. Let's give LeVert like 38, man. I want to see this man blossom on this team. I want to see him go off. I'm going to go ahead and simulate the rest of this season and see how this team finishes out. We'll probably be bad, but at least we collected some assets out of it, right? He literally just has no respect for the Pacers because we were just terrible, bro. And honestly, I thought there was a chance this team could make the playoffs because there was a lot of good players here. But no, it's not good. Like, 2K just simply is telling me, your team's not good. You suck. You're the 15th seed for a reason. Okay, I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, I guess I was forced to trade everybody. Hart MVP, Cade Rookie of the Year, Murray 6th man, Eyes Defensive Player, Bogey Most Improved, and Steve Nash Coach of the Year, Cody Toole Executive. Obviously, like I just mentioned, we were absolutely bad. We were so bad. 20 points from Karis LeVert, though. So that is cool. He kind of took a little bit of a jump. And again, Sabonis and LeVert are the two main guys. I kind of want to see what they can do. Scotty Barnes chipped in 15, Brogdon was 16 as well. But let's go ahead and simulate these playoffs, kind of see what we can see what happens out here. So we had Brooklyn and Detroit, and we got the Nets winning in 7 over the Pelicans. So very nice for them. All right, draft lottery time, because obviously we were very bad. So there is a world where we land the #1 pick in this draft, and it looks like we're projected like 3 picks in this draft, which is awesome. So we're projected top 3. We're projected number 13, number 10, and 3. So awesome via Milwaukee and 13 via Houston. Okay. I'm actually kind of want to watch this. So let me watch the draft lottery. So at number 14 goes to the Golden State Warriors, right? I might get bored and just skip it, but let's see. Number 13, it goes to the Houston Rockets. Okay. So that must have been a situation where they traded. Pacers do get, I wasn't able to read that, to be honest with you. Prediction Raptors. We got the Raptors winning the 12th pick. Okay, I'm bored. Let's see. Skip lottery results, and we jumped to number 6. Number 10, we also have 17. And that's it. Okay, so number 6, number 10, and number 17. Okay, I guess, we can work with that. So at number 6, staff signing Jeff Hornacek. I'm not going to continue to fire head coaches, so I'm just going to keep them, I guess. NBA draft. Let's see what we can get here. So number 6, number 10, number 17. Malcolm Brogdon, again, is somebody I do want to trade. Brooke Lopez is someone that's not going to be here. Chris Dunn, Justin Holiday. Okay. Scotty Barnes, we just drafted. So, is there a world where, let me see, who is above me in the draft? Let me see that first and foremost. So, mock drafts, we have the Spurs number 1, Hornets number 2, Kings number 3, Wizards number 4, Hawks number 5, and number 6. Okay. Be honest, I would love to trade up to like number 2 if I could for Chet Holmgren. Even number 1 would be awesome. But if I could trade up to number 2 to possibly, snag Chet Holmgren out of this, that would be ideal, because I feel like Chet Holmgren could be the perfect replacement for Miles Turner. So number 6, and let's say I threw Malcolm Brogdon and for that second pick in the draft to the Charlotte Hornets. Come on, man. I know you guys want to do this, Charlotte. So number 2, vote for this for number 2. They agree. Just like that, we have the number 2 pick in the draft, and we have 10 and 17 as well. Come on, man. Spurs do not take Chet Holmgren here. Number 1, let's see what happens. They select Chet Holmgren. Okay, that's who I wanted, bro. Come on, man. All right. Well, let's see if I can maybe find a way to trade with the Pacers, or not the Pacers, but the Spurs here. Okay. At number 2, we traded up for this position. There's Caleb Houston. There's Jaden Hardy. We have LeVert there already. The only guy I wanted out of this draft, to be honest with you, was Chet Holmgren. So please, Spurs, let me get him. You don't need him. You got Jakob Poeltl. So we need to trade number 2 and a future pick. Karis LeVert, Sabonis. I will do this trade. I'll take on Whiteside, I guess, if you want me to. Chet Holmgren, we traded 2022 top 3 protected in the future. So I wanted him. Do I have to take Whiteside? Because I don't want Whiteside. Okay, boom. Just like that, we go ahead and trade for Chet Holmgren, which is what I wanted. I wanted to select him, but they took him. So number 10, we're going to be taking, I saw Kendall Brown. Our small forward now would be Scotty Barnes, so maybe we don't need a small forward. Jabari Smith Jr. As a backup power forward could be cool, I guess. And then at number 17, we'll select, let's see what we got on the board left. Javon Quinterly, who I know can become pretty good in the game. Mojave Ging, so JT Thor, Scotty Lewis, Ryan Antoine, Mark Williams, Adrian Griffin, Walker Kessler. I think I'm going to take Javon Quinterly because I know he can become pretty good. It doesn't, so Chet Holmgren went number 1 or number 2 to us. Obviously, we had to trade for him at the end of the day, but we have him still. So Jabari Smith, Javon Quinterly, even JT Thor out of the second round. I'm going to sign all these rookies, obviously. Player options. Bledsoe, we're declining, absolutely declining him. And then Goga Badotste, O'Shea Brissett, Sharif Cooper. We'll bring all of them back. Qualifying offers, Casey Okpala and Aaron Holiday. If they want to come back, that's fine with me. And then free agency. Let's see what we got going on. So Edmund Summers a free agent. Bledsoe's a free agent. Aaron Holiday's a free agent. Casey Okpala is a free agent. Okay. So looking at the team right now, Sharif Cooper is our point guard. So, I mean, we could roll with that. Kind of see how it goes, I guess. We could. See what happens. Karis LeVert at the 2. Scotty Barnes at the 3. Justin Holiday. Sabonis, Brissett, Jabari Smith Jr. I could probably move Brissett to small forward. And then we have Goga Badotste and Chet Holmgren. So, I'm going to move Brissett to small forward. And he goes down, actually, which is kind of interesting because he's 6'7". But I'm going to move him there anyway because we don't have a backup 3 right now. Unless we have somebody coming back. No, we don't. So, yeah. So, I definitely would like to have him. So, Scotty Barnes, Brissett, Sabonis, Jabari Smith, Goga, Chet Holmgren, and then obviously Brooke Lopez is not going to get any minutes. All right. Well, I think do we want to? Okay. What point guards could I afford if I'm going to go for a point guard? Okay, I could go for them all. Wait, no, I can't. What am I talking about? Devontae Graham, Jalen Brunson, Schroeder, Anthony Simons. At that point, yeah, I'm cool with what we just got. So I think I'm just going to roll with what we have, to be honest. So I'm going to renounce these guys, obviously. Eric Bledsoe, Edmund Sumner, and Aaron Holiday. If those guys want to come back, I'm more than happy with them to come back. Edmund Sumner, I wouldn't mind coming back, of course. So let me see how this free agency is going to go for us. Day 11, day 12, and we get Casey Okpala, Aaron Holiday back. Okay, that's fine. LeVert's 86 overall. Scotty Barnes 83. Goga's an 82. Chet Holmgren is an 80. Looking at training camps now. Let's see what we can get at the training camps. Untapped potential camps are going to be very important here. So, if nothing else, man, at this point, I just want to make the playoffs with this team because I have a feeling there's just this weird hunch in the back of my head that I feel like 2K hates the Pacers. I just feel like it does. I don't know what it is about it that makes me think that, but I feel like I've never seen the Pacers do good in 2K, to be honest with you. So, maybe I'm at a huge disadvantage here. So, untapped potential camps are done. Now, for free age or for the rotation. So we have Sharif Cooper, Karis LeVert, Scotty Barnes, Sabonis, Goga Badaste. I'm going to go ahead and move that around because I'd rather see Chet Holmgren start. OJ Brissett, Chris Dunn, and Javon Quinterly. And then as far as our proficiency is concerned, we are a 3.5. Can we move up to a 4? We cannot. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead, simulate this season. Let's just make the playoffs, man. That's all I'm asking for, bro. Let's just at least make the playoffs, and I'd be very happy with that. So heard me talking, because at the end of the season, we finish as the first seed in the Eastern Conference. Wow. Absolute amazing. I was not expecting that. MVP Jokic. Chet Holmgren's rookie of the year, so that probably helped out a little bit that this man was able to put in a big contribution at the center spot. He 16 points, 8 rebounds, 38% from the field. James Bouknight, 6th man of the year. Giannis Defensive Player. Isaiah Todd most improved, and Stan Van Gundy Coach of the Year. All-NBA first team, Luka, Trae Young, Giannis, KD, Jokic. All-NBA second team, Kyrie, Levine, LeBron, Zion, Nurkic. And then here's your All-NBA third team. So as far as our team is concerned, player stats, 22 from Karis LeVert, 18.5 from Sabonis, 17 from Barnes, 16 from Chet Holmgren, and 16 from Sharif Cooper. So Sharif Cooper was actually really huge as well. I wonder if the guy, I forget his name now, but this guy was always asking me to draft Sharif Cooper. Man, if you're in the comments somewhere, maybe you were right. Maybe I should just be drafting this guy all the time. All right, well, let's go ahead and see if we can find a way to beat Philadelphia, because I'm actually really nervous, because you guys know how it is with me and 8 seeds. It doesn't, most of the time it doesn't match well. So game 1, we're up 1-0. That's a good start. 22, 5, and 9 from Scotty Barnes. Andrew Griffin, 23 and 3. I'm treating this year as like it's the finals right now, because to be honest with you, when I face the 8 seeds, I get nervous. We're up 2-0 though. That's a good start. 22, 9, and 7. Joel Embiid, 37. I don't know how Joel Embiid is going to be stopped in this series, but yeah, 2-1. Joel Embiid probably went off again. He did not. 20 and 10. It's not too bad. 3-1. No, it's a 2-2 series. Come on, bro. Let's not do this to your boy. All right. Let's make sure we take care of business here and beat them and take the 3-2 lead. Please don't do this to me. Okay, 124 to 132. All right, just like that, we can beat them at 6 and we're on to the second round. That's all I'm asking for right now, bro. That's all I'm asking for. Just beat them in Philly and we're chilling. It's a close back and forth game and we are not going to beat them in Philly. 127 to 139. This is where I get nervous. I'm going to run an 8-man rotation if I have to, bro. Game 7. This is for all the marbles. Please, 2K. Please, come on, man. All right. Back and forth game. Please, bro. And we blow them out. Thank the Lord, bro. I was so nervous. 27, 9, and 5. 23 and 10 from Javon Quinterly. What a W. And now I get to play the Orlando Magic. I'm going to move my rotation back to a 9-man. That way we're not making players tired. Okay. All right. Game 1. Let's see what happens. I guess let's see where Orlando has. Fultz, Quinn, Grimes, Kemega, Isaac, Wendell Carter, Cole Anthony, Caleb Houston. They have a really good team. Game 2, we even it up though. W. LeVert 27, Chet Holmgren 24. Game 3, they're up 2-1. Come on, bro. Even this up. 3-1. Why are we down, bro? Come on, man. All right. I guess we're running back to an 8-man rotation because it's just not working out right now. Simcast, we can come back from 3-1 deficit. It's not an impossible task. I've done it so many times on 2K. Where Orlando just seems to be too damn good in this game, I guess, bro. Come on, man. 113 to 104. Dude. No way this is happening to me. No way this is happening to me. I'm jumping in, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. I'm not losing to Orlando. Okay. Okay, I lost. I'm done. I'm so done. I literally lost already. What's the point? Actually, let's see if I make the comeback. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything, bro. Come on. Oh, we still lost, Jim. Oh, well. Well, okay. Yeah, we got bounced out in the second round by the Orlando Magic. I won't lie. But Zion Williamson, Finals MVP, and we lost in 5. But hey, this team actually looks somewhat decent on paper, though, at the very least. Yeah, I at least got them to the second round. If you didn't see anything, they got to the NBA Finals. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. The Orlando Magic win is coming soon. I promise. I know people have been asking for that in the comment section below. But for now, this is Crushables. I'm saying peace.